little more TLC on the forklift. Just put a new alternator on it. Pull the wires up. I gotta hide, tuck all this up under, tie wrap it up good. But my gauges will be coming in that I ordered a gauge set. This takes all electronic sending unit gauges because of the way this thing steers. But I got a oil pressure, water temperature, and I have a new charging gauge coming also. But I had this charging gauge. It's new. I'm gonna keep it. And one less gauge I have to install. I got this one put in. I had ordered this kit offline. The original alternator sat right here also, and actually was able to use it on the mounts. I had to fab that small part right here to go on there to hold it, but it's nice and tight. It doesn't vibrate. It seems to be working good. It charges. The only problem I had, the gauge, I had the polarity on the charging gauge backwards. When it was showing it, when it was charging, it was actually throwing the meter to the negative. I reversed that, and it is charging. I measured it with the battery, measured the battery with my meter. It's putting out about 13.9. This is the old alternator that was on it. It is locked, slam up. This is one my dad had, old Delco. It's basically the same thing as what's on it, just a one-wire Delco. But you have to jump this 1R to the alternator to excite the alternator on some of them. The directions I had with this alternator said you may have to do that, you may not. So that's what I had to do to get that to charge. Anyway, the old thing runs good. One other thing I've done today, I did take the shifter cable out. I did look. I got the brakes working on this. However, they were leaking. The front of the master cylinder was leaking. And I got here's the cable. I ordered a new cable today on eBay. I also noticed that I can get the master cylinder to replace that also, and I'll probably be getting that shortly. The way this brake system works, of course, that's your brake pedal, that's your accelerator. It disengages the transmission and brakes through the transmission. There's no braking done on the wheels. The emergency brake just simply knocks it has a brake band on the drum down there on the drive line down there, kind of like an old big truck would have. But I'm stripping a lot of this old wiring, this old 24 volt system wiring. I'm taking all that off because it's going to be completely rewired, and I'm going to get all the lights and everything working on it. I'll get LED lights on it. And, like I say, I'm going to slap a paint job on it and clean it up, and it should look pretty decent, plus a new seat. Like and subscribe.